Hi, hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. If you're brand new, hi, hello, my name is Maya, nice to meet you guys. If you are returning, thank you for returning, and thank you for being with the madness and the craziness. Thanks. But we're just gonna get right into it. So today is Saturday, Monday is Valentine's Day, I have class, and I have work. So me doing any type of Valentine's Day festivities is not happening, clearly. So what better day to do it than today, but with a twist. We're doing Galentine's Day. Me and my best friend, I'm going to go get some food with my best friends, my two best friends, and then we're going to go to, I believe, a hookah lounge afterwards. I don't smoke hookah, but I go for the alcohol. Okay, so we're gonna get right into it. Basically, I'm a get ready backwards type of person. Like, I already did my edges and stuff and then tied it back down. I re-added mousse to my hair so that I could lay down my fuzzies, and my eyebrows are done. I cannot do my eyebrows on camera to save my life. I wish I could, but I cannot. So I'm just gonna go ahead and do my lashes first. And clearly, like I told you guys, beauty supply store lashes to a T for me. So I'm gonna use Cecilia lashes that I got from beauty supply store. I do need to cut a new one because the pair I did have, I think I wore them like 30 times. So since I wore them 30 times already, I was like, it's time to retire these babes. So I retired them, and now I'm just gonna take out a new pair now. I don't know, I feel like when your lashes are like old and dingy, they're 10 times better as opposed to you using lashes that are brand spanking new. I don't know, maybe it's just me, maybe I'm just weird, but that's what I learned. If you see me looking like over there, it's because my mirror is right there. You guys are kind of angled off the camera, but yeah, I don't know, like I was saying, I don't know, I feel like older lashes, they're like more, I don't know, maybe because they're so worn out, they like fluff out better as opposed to brand new lashes. Like, look at these are like they're so crisp and clean, and then when you wear them out or whatever, like you wear them down, they start looking like more fluffy and fluttery. Like, I like that look better. I'm just taking the glue that they use to like keep these down off because I don't like that on my eyeballs, really don't. If I could avoid it, I definitely will. So I'm taking it off. I don't know why they use so much. Like, every time I buy lashes, they usually put them like in the beginning corner and then towards the end, but this one is literally just the one, because all the other ones don't have that. Just the one. They literally put the glue all over the lash. Like, ew, it's gross. But I'm gonna just cut my lash to match my eyeball shape. I already know my eyeball shape. I already know my shape, so. And believe it or not, I do not throw away the ending pieces of my lashes. I don't. I like to make them more, I like my eyes when it's a cat eye, like when it gets more fluffy towards the end. So the ending piece that I just cut off, which is like 3 little itty bitty pieces, I then reattach it to the ending of my lash all over again. So I cut it, and instead of throwing it away, I re-add them again. So now it looks like, I can't show you guys, but it looks like that now. Like, my hands keep shaking, but you see that you get the point. It makes it more fluttery at the ending. Like, you see the difference when you put them on. When you put them on, you will 100% see the difference. So I'm also not aiming for anything crazy today. I don't feel like it. Like, I have an hour to get ready, but I don't intend on spending that hour on my face. I really don't. I intend on spending that hour on trying to like formulate my outfit. I have an outfit plan in my mind, but we all know how that goes. You think of an outfit that's in your head, you take it out, you don't like it, then you want to change it. That's me. So, but y'all go see. But I'm using a black glue instead of a clear glue because, long story short, I thought I lost my clear glue. My clear glue was not gone. My clear glue fell behind all my perfumes on my dresser. So I decided to finally use the strawberry scented like body splash, and then I picked it up and I was like, oh shit, there goes my glue. So I went out my way and I bought the black glue because that's all they had in the store was black glue, just to see a month later I never lost my clear glue. My clear glue was sitting on the dresser the whole time. So I feel like, I mean, nah, that's not enough glue, because I also have to put some on the strip that I just did. That and this glue is low-key old as shit. Like, there's like nothing left in the tube. But I'm trying to use the last little bit that's in it because get your $6 worth, why not? So I'm using whatever is left inside of my little tiny glue bottle. But you wave. Okay, so now you see what I'm talking about when I say it goes like cat eye. Like when you re-add the last 3 pieces that you just like took off and you like attach it to the ending piece, it makes this piece more like volumized, and then it adds more drama to your eyes. But you see, cat eyes. So I'm going to do the next lash. Okay, so my eyeballs are like literally 2 different sizes. So since my eyeballs are 2 different sizes, one eye is more squinty, one eye is more wide. That's honestly just naturally how my eyes are. But you see what I meant by you do the cat eye look? Both eyes are cat eyes. The only thing is that, like I said, I have one small eye and one big eye. I don't know why, I just do. But the lashes is on, because like I told y'all, I do everything literally backwards. So the lashes is on. Now I can move on to my foundation. And I washed my face already ahead of time, so I use my moisturizer, which is an Aveeno moisturizer, because I have sensitive skin, so I use Aveeno. Okay, so I use the Aveeno moisturizer, and then I also use Witch Hazel toner as well. So like I literally put the toner in my hand, I do this, and then I get like one small pump of the moisturizer and I do like this, and then I wipe it everywhere, like rub it in everywhere. I don't need heavy things on my face because my face is the most sensitive part of my body. Also, my face gets oily very quickly. So since my face gets oily very quickly, I would rather not put heavy things on my face. I'd rather keep it at a minimal and as light as possible. I'm simply I'm using my finger to like blend my natural lash to the false lash, because to me that's just easier. I mean, to most people, what you can also do is what you call it, I'm gonna reapply it. I don't like the way that this one is sitting right now, so I'm gonna reapply it. What you can also do is get your what you call that thing, your mascara, put it underneath and push them together while the mascara is still wet. That also blends them as well, but I don't feel like doing that, so I don't know. I don't like doing mascara so much on my top lashes when I wear my contacts, because my top lashes like to fall in my eyes a lot. So I don't like having mascara touch my contact lenses because it makes it very uncomfortable for me. But I'm gonna reapply this eyelash. Give me 1 second, guys. 1 second. See, now it looks better because the corner is now touching down here instead of it being lifted. So that looks better. That looks better. Now it's not bothering. Okay, y'all. So lashes done. Moving on. So a fuzzy rope primer, elf primer. It's a hydrating face primer. I don't use that much. I don't need to use that much. I don't even use that much foundation. But I also realize if you don't put your foundation on your forehead, it makes everything like better, at least for me, because my forehead is probably the most sensitive part of my skin. Well, the most sensitive part of my face. But I like to use the hydrating primer because I feel like I use whatever is excess is here on here, but I feel like a hydrating primer does wonders. It's supposed to a mattifying one. I mean, they say it's meant for people with oily skin, but not for me. The moment I walk outside, it's gonna be nothing but grease spot. So I'm gonna use a hydrating primer instead. Makes my life easier. And then of course my Black Radiance foundation in Butterscotch. Ooh, my fuzzy roby. Don't mind me. I know I usually have on like the lighter robe for when I get ready, but my room is freezing cold, so I'm using this one instead. I'm sorry, y'all. I have to like... Anyway, I don't use that much. Put on enough, mostly to cover up any like imperfection on my face, pretty much. That's about it. I don't go crazy ham on this at all. I don't like going crazy ham on foundation. It's foundation. And I also don't like foundation like that either because, like I told y'all before, I don't like covering my freckles. Freckles make my face. If there's no freckles, who am I? So use my hands to blend everything instead of using a brush because I feel like when you use a brush, it's like a waste of product. So I use my fingers like so to blend everything out instead. And then I like lightly do my forehead, very lightly, because I don't like I told you guys, I don't need all that crap on my forehead. It's the most oiliest part of my skin. I also do not like all this foundation on my face either, so I don't go crazy ham on it at all. I use a very teeny tiny bit all of my face, even though in the video it probably shows that like I'm using giant globs, but I'm not. I promise you that I am not. I promise you I'm using literally just enough for my face. But I'm using my fingers to blend everything. And I'm using whatever excess is left on my hand. And I'm taking that up to my brow area as well. If you like to use a brush, then you could use a brush. Me personally, I'm not using a brush. I don't like brushes. I really don't. I also don't like cleaning brushes either. I'm way too lazy for that. But I am going to go back over this with the Beauty Blender. I am when I get to my concealer. And that's basically going to seal everything in for me. So now I'm just going to go wash my hands off and come back. Okay, so boom. Hands are clean. Now we're going to get on to another part. I'm going to use my Hydrating Camo Concealer by e.l.f. I'm going to put this I'm not gonna go crazy. I don't feel like it, so I'm only using a decent amount. Forget the way that TikTok tells you how to do things. So if you like follow the TikTok hacks, knock yourself out. Not me. I'm going to do my nose like that. You'll see why when I blend it. I brought this one up too high, but that's okay. That's okay. Just like that. I don't need that much concealer. I don't need that much. A lot is too much for me, at least. And then I'm gonna use a contour stick by Wet n Wild, nothing crazy. And I'm gonna go in on my nose like that. Do it like that, right? That's about it for this. I don't need any more. And then I'm gonna take my dampened beauty blender. My beauty blender is damp because I washed all my brushes and stuff yesterday. But my beauty blender feels like somebody took a chunk at her. How upsetting. But my beauty blender is damp, not to the point where there's any water, but you can hear it. So first you're gonna blend out the lighter parts of the concealer first, and then you're gonna go in and do the darker shade afterward because you don't want to mix them yet. So I can always do this side of my face better than this side of my face. I don't understand why. Like, they're the same concept, but one side always agrees compared to the other side. I don't get it. I don't get it. I concealer down way too much. And that's another thing, right? When I use this concealer mixed with my foundation, now it goes back to giving me my actual skin tone, because the foundation alone makes me a little bit yellow. When I add the medium peach shade for the e.l.f. concealer, it brings me back to my natural skin color. Like, it brings me back down to here. Not really my hand, because I'm pale, but it brings me back to how I was before. And honestly, I'm not complaining. I'm really not complaining. So when I do my nose like this. Basically, I blend everything all together, and then I do take it up to my forehead just so it's not weird or anything when I go back up here, because we do want everything to be seamless and not like off a bit. So, and then I transition over to my contour shade on the other side of the brush. See? If I really wanted full coverage, like cover like minor marks on my face, I could go crazy ham and switch over to the NYX foundation, but I don't like having all that heaviness on my face. I prefer the Black Radiance one because it's like, it's very sheer, doesn't cover freckles clearly, and it's also very easy to blend and fix if need be. The next one, I do like it, but if I'm aiming for a full-blown bead, I'll use that one, but not today, not today. But I'm gonna use my beauty blender to just go back over my entire face now, because I did blend in my foundation with my fingers, so now I'm smoothing it all out. Okay, so now I'm gonna move this out the way because I need to be able to get to right there. So hair stuff, move out the way for a second. Thoroughly, it needs to move out the way for a second. Like, we don't have time for this. Not today. Not today. Not today. Not today. So I'm gonna move this out the way, and I'm going to bring whatever leftovers on the beauty blender way up to right here so that it blends properly. Do you guys see? Y'all see? Fantastic. And now I'm going to use a Black Radiance setting powder. It's a banana powder. And I'm not really, not my brush falling, but I'm not a baker, so I like to dig it in like this and then dust it off and then press it in instead of baking. Like I do. I like to press it. I don't like to bake. And then do my nose as well, because that's where I put it too, and my forehead. That's where I put everything. And my eyebrows, because we have to do your eyebrows too. That's weird if you skip over them. I think it's funny when people be like, I'm gonna go powder my nose. I used to be like, what the hell does that mean? Then I got older and I started using makeup and then I realized what it means. It means you need to reset your nose because it's coming apart. So that's what I'm doing. Pretty much the same concept. Setting my nose, powdering my nose. So now I got my cool, cute. I'm gonna use my spoolie to fix my. So next is our bronzer to bring in our warmth for our body. I'm using Hourglass, the Ambient Hourglass Lightning Bronzer. Well, it's the Hourglass bronzer in shade Ambient, I'm assuming. Ambient. But I use one of these little brushes. I don't know brush names. I just know I'll be using the brushes. And I'm gonna just dip, knock it off. And then apply this wherever it is that I did that brown, wet, and wild shade at. Just add depth to my face. I'm gonna use a smaller brush to do my nose. See? Nice. You go all the way from your eyebrows. Like that so far. Are y'all into like cream contours or powder contours? Because I'm into a little bit of both. I like to do cream then go over with the powder, but that's just me. I like to do like a weird button nose thingy. I don't know, I saw this on the internet before and she did her nose like this and it came out like snatched, so I figured I'd follow her. It did something when I did it the first time. But it's like you emphasize the tip of your nose and then when you highlight it, like it brings it all together. That's how it was in the video. But I'm gonna dust the bottom of my nose and then I'm just going to run over my nose with this fluffy brush. And then I'm also going to run some of this bronzer over my forehead as well, so that my forehead doesn't miss any loving either. So okay, so that's that. Now we go back with our beauty blender and you're gonna basically blend out any harsh lines caused by the powder that is up here. Okay, and then now I'm gonna set my face because right now there's a lot going on. So now I'm gonna set it with some setting spray, then go back in to do my blush and my highlight. And then you're gonna use the beauty blender and you're gonna push everything inside. And just like that, we have something happening here. I'm literally covered in setting spray, which is fine, but that's what we have for now. That's what we're working with. And then we're gonna use this baked blush. I've never really been like a blush person before, but I saw this and I was like, I'm gonna try it because I've never done blush before. So I don't be using blush. I don't know, I be liking it, but I don't like having the effect of having too much things on your face. Like, that bothers me. So I try to veer away from putting so much items on my face. But today's a new day. So since today's a new day, we're gonna do what it do, okay? Today's a brand new freaking day. So we're gonna try out using a blush. It's Artisan Color Baked Blush. It's Fard Crute Artisan Color in Brick House, and it's, of course, Black Radiance. Duh. I live in Target, so since I live in Target, I walk past this section all the time. So, do I want to use my bronzing brush? Should I use my bronzing brush? Should I get a new brush? I'm gonna get a new brush. I'm gonna do that. So, I got a different brush. I got an actual blush brush this time. And ooh, that's a lot. I'm trying not to take a lot, but basically for blush, I want to be like achoo, achoo. That's what I'm aiming for with my nose. So, ooh, pigment. Ooh, pigment. Pigment. Extreme pigment. That is literally extreme pigment. I'm gonna use my beauty blender and I'm gonna blend this all out because that's extreme pigment. Okay, so I use too much blush, but there's no such thing as too much blush. So I figured I could fix it. Wanna know how to fix it? With some concealer, girl, some concealer, and adding a little bit more powder, bronzer to the face. So I'm gonna fix it. Actually guys, it's not bad and I actually do like it. I do like all this blush on my face. I do like it a lot. But I am gonna go back in with my bronzer, the powder bronzer, and basically clean up like right here a little bit, like make it a little bit more subtle, but right now it's just like blush. I can't tell if it's doing anything, but I think it's doing something. Very subtle though. I'm also gonna fix the situation by adding just a teeny tiny bit of actually no, I think it's fine. It looks fine to me. I like it. And that's all that matters, if I like it. I don't give a shit if anybody else don't like it, but I like it. So since I like it, I don't care. And I'm gonna fix my nose a little bit more though. That I am gonna do. Because adding the blush got rid of like the roundness in my nose. I don't know if y'all could tell or see, but yeah, it's giving sis has a cold. Achoo, achoo. That's what it's giving, and I'm okay. I'm here for it, so I don't really care that much. If I wasn't here for it, I would care, but I'm here for it. I like the look. I like it. And it's coming together and it's making me happy, and I'm actually very happy that I did use a shit ton of blush. I am. Because that's the point. To go crazy I am. So now we're on to highlighter, and I'm gonna set my face again because why the fuck not? So I'm gonna set it again and then I'm gonna do highlighter. Beauty blender again. Do I want to push it in? Do I want to push or just let it air set? I think I'm just gonna let it air set, but I'm gonna move on to my highlighter now. Alright y'all, so we're gonna conclude this look by adding in some highlighter. Highlighter makes everything. amazing. I've said this multiple times. So I love this freaking highlighter, bro. I love me a nice gold highlighter. So I'm gonna just highlight everywhere, literally. Okay, not literally everywhere, but you get the point. Oh, that's too much. See, that's more subtle. This one I was very heavy-handed on. That's very heavy. Blush. Heavy again. Okay. I should have used a smaller brush because I definitely did have this brush, and instead I used the bigger brush, so I played myself in that department. But okay, so I think that is it. As far as this goes, I believe that is it. I'm going to touch up my eyebrows before I move on to setting my face again. But I think the blush is cute. Not for nothing, considering I wasn't really like sure about it before. But I think it's cute. I fixed my brows up a bit because I touched it. But now I could set my face again and then move on to my mascara and lips. Alright, so this is gonna dry a bit. I'm gonna move on to lips and my mascara, because that's all that's missing is lips and mascara. And I didn't do so much concealer because you still see my baggies, but it's okay. I'm a little bit torn because I don't know what to do for lips. I'm not sure if I'm on a neutral tone lip or like something glossy. But I'm gonna first put cocoa butter on my lips. I'm gonna tell you that. Okay. Okay. Because when you be doing what you call it? When you be adding lipstick and shit, bro, that things, it be making your lips feel mad fucking chapped underneath it. So I like to put on cocoa butter. But I'm about to use Colossal mascara for my bottom lashes, so that basically ties everything together. I feel like when you be putting on makeup and shit, bitch, it ties together with some mascara. I'm not mad at this blush though. Like, I'm gonna start including blush inside of my makeup routine because, bitch, who would have known? Bro, the bottom mascara ties it all together. Ties it all together. Like, that's all that was missing. That's all that was missing. So we're gonna do the same thing to this eyeball too. I feel like I should add highlight to the inner corner of my eyes, but then I feel like I would be like literally testing the waters, because today I am actually testing the waters. I tested the waters by me doing blush. I tested the waters by me not using my actual foundation. Well, I did use my actual foundation, but I didn't use as much of it as I should have. So now I'm gonna do a lippy. I'm wearing black and gray. Y'all go see. So that's why I'm like, do I do a neutral tone lippy? Maybe. So that is what I'm probably gonna wind up doing. I'm gonna do a neutral tone lippy, because you can't go wrong with a neutral tone lippy. So, not blackberry. I want, bro, what a dark brown at when you need it. So I'm gonna do, I'm missing lippies. Uno momento. So I knew it. I did have lippies. I'm gonna use a dark brown color. You can use any dark brown color that you want to. I'm gonna use e.l.f. because I binge bought so many e.l.f. dark brown creamy matte lipsticks. So I'm gonna use that. And then I also have like this black Radiance liquid matte lippy as well. This is the I don't even know what color this is. All I know it says 5402 on the bottom. And I know that's not the color because the colors when you go there they have actual names. This one does not, but I'm using my e.l.f. first. The dark brown, extreme dark brown bitch. But yep, the blush. Rudolph who? Rudolph me? Rudolph the red-nosed what? Me. And oh girl. Christmas robe. I'm gonna start doing this more often. I really do look like a deer. Because I have cocoa butter on my lips, it is going to, I'm sorry, I have to. I don't like when you talk and then saliva, but when you do the cocoa butter, it doesn't make this as matte as it should be. So when it dries, it does turn out matte though. But I'm gonna go over it with this one from Black Radiant. Okay, so I let the brown lippy sit for a little bit, but now we're gonna go in with this one. It's like a grayish color. See, it makes it neutral. Girl, just like that, face is done. So I'm really like out here debating, like, should I even bother to do my girl? Now we're coming together. I need to put on earrings. I have literally all my holes pierced. Ears pierced, I should say. All my ears is pierced. So since all my ears is pierced, I need to have earrings in all my holes. Yep. Girl, it's the face for me, and then the face and the locks for me. But I'm gonna put on some earrings because I need to. So I'm gonna put on some earrings, and then we're gonna move on to the fit. Because my best friend literally just texted me telling me that she's on her way here. So since she's on her way here, I'm a rush. So I had like an ear jacket on before, and then I got tired of it. So I think I'm gonna just do normal like stud earrings for today, because I don't feel like going crazy ham on anything. So I think stud earrings is good. And it's cool because I be losing my earrings all the time. I be dropping them at I'm doing like just basic freaking studs in all my holes because I want the drama to be in my earrings. So since I want them to be in my earrings, I don't really care that much for anything else. Bruh, I'm missing a whole earring. I have to change the earring because I don't know where this one is. Like, see, the last three matter because they have to match this side too. So it's like the last three actually do matter. I need to also relay down this, but at the same time I don't think I'm going to because I'm being lazy and I'm also being rushed, so I don't think I'm going to. But wow, that just got on my nerves just now. That really did. That just really ruined my whole fucking mood. But I found a different pair of earrings. I have actually legit like decent earrings that what's his face bought me, but I'm not wearing them because I'm gonna lose them, and if I lose them, he gonna yell at me. Well, not really yell at me, but he about to be like, you really be losing everything. And I'm like, that's why you don't buy me things. This is exactly why you don't buy me nothing. I will lose it, and it's not like I'm losing it on purpose. I'm losing it on accident because I get my, first of all, my hair gets caught on my earrings, so when I be pointed, the back be coming off. And then on top of that, right, when I be wearing my earrings sometimes, I just be playing with my ears. Like, I really just be toying with the back. So since I toy with the back, I always lose my earrings that way too, because I'm honestly bullshitting with my earrings and my ears. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm really trying to find like another matching pair of earrings because I'm not about to have y'all this match this. I do. So I need to change that one now to something else, because now this one belongs here. I feel like I should do them backwards, but I don't care that much. So since I don't care that much, I'm not fixing it. I'm gonna leave it the way it is. But when I say do them backwards, I mean like this one should be here and this one should be here, because big to small, small to big. But if I cared, I would fix it. Since I don't care, I'm not fixing it. I need another earring. Never mind, I found one. And whatever goes in like my first hole, not important. It's about to be a statement pair of earrings. So that's that. That's done. That's out the way. So moving on to the fit. That's an important part of the video anyway, right? The outfit. So give me a second, y'all. Let me put these clothes on. When I put it on, I'm gonna show y'all. This is the fit. It's just gray jeans, my organza top, because why not? My shoes is about to be some black thighs, nothing crazy. And then my bag. But I got this gray bag. It's a red top print bag. I got these earrings, nothing crazy. This bag is like tiny, but don't let it fool you, just hold something. I do have a black like leather fuzzy furry jacket, which I'm gonna show to y'all when I'm out the wild. But I like the shirt because it shows my tattoos on both sides, literally, and it's very fitting for a shirt that has no sleeves, like because tube shirts usually don't be fitting. But I did intend on wearing like heels, but then I was like, nah, because my friends are not heeled girls, they're like flats girls, so I was like, I don't want to be the only person in heeled. But I'm also a midget, I'm 5 feet tall, so me being in heels makes me be normal height. But this is the fit. This is the full fit. I have my furry jacket. Don't mind my dirty ass mirror, I need to clean it. But you have the fur jacket, you got the jeans.
Let's take this overboard now. I want you to
feel that heat, and we can ride the boogie, share that beat of love. I wanna ride.